good education is its own reward, and it's what you do with it that it really counts. Like I have a BFA and I've got a BA in psych, right? Like for the most part, like Aaron Clary, if I was to go and I would say, hey Aaron, I enrolled in college and I'm going to get a BFA, I'm going to get a psych degree. He'd be like, vaya con Dios, man.
Vaya con Dios, wait.
See you later, man.
Madre,
yeah, he would blow me off because it's a useless degree. I'll see you. Thank you for making my sandwich at Subway.
Subway.
Yeah, that's probably what he would say. But again, it's like, what do you do with it? How are you going to apply that actual, like, what are you going to school for? Do you have an actual artistic talent? Then maybe art is not a bad thing for you.
And this is why I appreciate the whole thing with Aaron Clary, because I was literally listening to Aaron Clary since like Bachelor Economics, which I love that book. Obviously the equity stuff I think is trash personally, just because I don't like stocks anymore, but the way he's looking at it is in terms of like the blue pill of the back in the day, where basically kind of going back to the rich parents, poor parents, right? Like there's a need, we need to make sure that we maximize this time so we can make money. So we then because we're in this position where you don't got time to think, you got to work, you got to hustle. Where if you come from rich parents and if there's already a business there put for you, then being more well-rounded, it really helps out. And the same thing for street, like if you're like, I think most people that go into YouTube and stuff don't like, maybe just randomly got into those fields and then it really benefited them, right? Where like I think a history degree would be amazing, or just like learning about philosophy, that a philosophy degree maybe even 20 years from now is going to be pretty valuable, possibly. Just
but you have like, but I know, currently you have two choices: teach or be a sandwich artist.
Be a sandwich artist. Yeah. So you have to create your job. So it is a sort of thing where you also there's sort of like it's mixing skills together, right? Where like there's so many good like history channels and stuff like where you could just, if you have a little animation, you have a little storytelling, you have this, you're mixing a lot of things in the pot, and you can be really successful on YouTube. And like if you even have a half decent like history what's called YouTube channel, you're getting 50 to 100,000 views on your videos.
Did you watch my show on Sunday with Hafiz?
No, I did not, sir.
Oh, hey, well, you're very familiar with the thumbnails on my.
Oh yeah,
right?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't come just like Matt. How does he do it? Yeah, well, it's because of course I've been working in graphic design and digital media for since I was born, right? But I'm also an art. People don't really understand that I'm also an artist. I actually am. Because I don't throw it out there. Like I'll play guitar for you occasionally, in the rehearsal studio on an Instagram live stream. But
Charlie, I mean, you want to say Charlie? But I mean, Rollo's a Renaissance man.
Well, I mean, I can do a lot of different things. I'm a jack of all trades, master of some. And so like when people go, man, Rollo, you're so good. Like, oh, this is the best, thumbnail ever. I did that one thumbnail of Andrew Tate nailed to the tree of woe, by the way. Yeah. That wasn't the cross. And people are like, oh, this is blasphemous. I'm like, well, to who? Conan? Because that's where I got it from. Because it's from the movie Conan when they nail him they crucify him on the tree of woe, right?
Can you share the screen real quick?
So I threw that one out there. And then that one. That one, yes. See, that was, and I thought, of course, everyone's like, oh, this is blasphemous. I'm like, you really should probably go watch Conan the Barbarian from 1982, and then you'll get the joke, right? And then I did the most recent one was Hafiz crying on. He did an interview with Pearly Things, and and then there's this one part where he was like really kind of being emotional, not like really, he was just like kind of joking around. He was like faking it, and I'm like, oh, that's too good. That is absolutely too good. So I use it, and so that's like